So now the second example is the secondary cell. Secondary cell, there's a two examples. First is a lead storage battery. Okay, have you seen lead storage battery? कहाँ देखा है? Correct. So you have seen the lead storage battery in our car, an inverter. And naam ही इसका है lead storage battery means main is lead. It is made up of lead. So now you see there is this is anode, minus is anode, plus is cathode. This anode is made up of lead PV plates, spongy, just like a spongy lead we can say. And cathode is made up of lead grid, we can say, the grid of the lead in which it is packed with the PbO2. When you can see the second diagram, anode, cathode, this anode, this one is the anode, which is made up of lead, and this shaded part, you can see this shaded part is lead grid in which PbO2 is there. So this is anode and this is cathode. So already I told we have to know anode is made up of what? Cathode is made up of what? That is Pb and PbO2. Electrolyte. What electrolyte is used over here? Sulfuric acid. And what is the percentage of sulfuric acid? 38% H2SO4 by mass. Means its specific gravity is 1.3 grams per milliliter. Okay. So the sulfuric acid which you use, that is 38%. And hence it is again acid electrolyte is there. So this is the reason we see the lead storage battery start leakage, and sometimes the places become destroyer because release of what? Acid. Because of acid, sulfuric acid. But you have seen there's a black coating, that is a very hard, that is a plastic, actually it's a rubber, but that is an acid proof container. Okay, so this is a diagram of the lead storage battery which you use in the car or inverter. Okay, so this lead storage battery is a combination of 3 to 6 voltaic cell in series. It is the combination of how many? Just I told. So it is the basically combination of 3 to 6 voltaic cell in series. And what its cell potential, even you have seen in the battery, you can see the voltage is mentioned 12 volt maximum. So its range of the cell potential is 6 volt to 12 volt. Already I told anode is made up of lead, cathode is made up of grid of lead packed with the PbO2, electrolyte 38% sulfuric acid. And now the cell reactions. So cell reactions, lead storage batteries are rechargeable, but when it is discharge process occur, what reactions occur? So discharging process reactions first we see, and in this it behaves as an electrochemical cell. So what is anode reaction? Anode is made up of lead and what electrolyte? Sulfate. So this lead in the presence of sulfate electrolyte convert into PbSO4 or oxidize into PbSO4 by loss of 2 electrons. So anode पे चूंकि you know oxidation होता है, तो Pb oxidizes into PbSO4 by loss of 2 electrons. Cathode, this PbO2 already I told it is made up of grid of lead packed with PbO2. So this PbO2 again in the presence of electrolyte accept this electron to reduce into PbSO4. What is the oxidation state here? +4. And here +2. So in anode, it is converting 0 to +2. And cathode, it is converting +4 to +2 means reduced by loss of electron, by gain of electron. And what is overall reaction? You can write Pb plus PbO2 plus 2 sulfate ion plus 4H plus, this is nothing but 2 moles of sulfuric acid to form 2 moles of PbSO4 plus water. So this is overall reaction. So you can see in this reaction, anode Pb is converting into PbSO4 and cathode Pb PbO2 converting into PbSO4. So both lead and lead dioxide convert into PbSO4. So there is a formation of PbSO4. So this is the reason time to time in this lead storage battery, we have to fill distilled water. Always we fill the distilled water time to time. Why? Because if suppose the water get evaporated and water level become down, the PbSO4, which one has been formed at anode and cathode, that will be completely dry, deposited and dry. And once it will be dry, then after adding water, it will not get dissociated and hence it cannot be recharged. और जब हम lead storage battery को recharge नहीं कर सकते, that means the cell is, now we say कि चलो हमारी ये बैटरी खराब हो गई, कहते हैं ना कि हमारी ये इन्वर्टर की बैटरी खराब हो गई. इसका रीजन यही होता है कि PbSO4 डिपॉजिट हो जाता है अगर हम उसमें डिस्टिल्ड वाटर टाइम टू टाइम नहीं ऐड करते हैं. So this is the reason we have to add the distilled water time to time. I hope it is clear. अब एग्जाम में रिएक्शन आता है, मे बी डिस्चार्जिंग प्रोसेस रिएक्शंस. क्वेश्चन करके आता है कि राइट द सेल रिएक्शन व्हेन द करंट इज withdrawn from it. Write the lead storage battery cell reactions when the current is withdrawn from it. Or write the reaction when it behaves as an electrochemical cell. Means you have to write this discharging reaction. Second, if it is recharging, now this is the discharging. And now during the recharging process, this is in case of recharging. So how we understand in the exam कि we have to write the discharge reaction or recharge. So language you have to read. When the current is withdrawn from it, that means discharging reaction. When the current is supplied or the electricity is supplied, that means we have to write recharging reaction. So now one thing again I'm telling you, no need to learn both reactions. You have to learn any one of the reaction. Better you learn discharge reaction. If you know the discharge reaction, recharge just reverse you can write. Means what? Okay, जो anode था उसको तुम cathode बना दो. The anode become cathode. Okay. पहले anode. What was the anode reaction? This. अब इस जब ये recharge होता है तो ये cathode बन जाता है. And when it become cathode, reaction back become reverse. कुछ नहीं करना, anode को cathode बना दो, cathode को anode बना दो और reaction को उल्टा लिख दो, reverse लिख दो. Okay, see first anode का reaction देखो, इसको reverse लिखो पहले. Reaction पहले reverse लिखो. PbSO4 plus 2 electron gives Pb plus sulfate 2 ion. Reaction reverse कर दो और anode की जगह cathode लिखो. That's all. Now second cathode वाला reaction देखो, उल्टा पहले लिखते हैं. PbSO4 plus 2s2o gives PbO2 plus sulfate ion plus 4H plus 2 electron. Anode. So cathode become anode become cathode, and reaction also become reverse. Even overall you can see बिल्कुल उल्टा लिख दो. 2 PbSO4 plus 2s2o gives Pb plus PbO2 plus 2 sulfate ion plus 4H plus ion. हो गया ना? Very simple. Means what is the need of recharge? Again we have recovered lead. PbO2 वापस आ गया हमारा. Means we have again get what? Anode and cathode. So again it will start working. So this is the principle of the recharging cell. The second example is the nickel cadmium storage cell. It's quite simple. Okay. Its voltage is 1.4. Anode is made up of cadmium. Cathode is made up of metal, cadmium metal grid containing nickel oxide. The name is there. What is the name? Nickel cadmium. Means nickel is there, cadmium is there. So anode is made up of cadmium. Cathode is made up of nickel oxide. Electrolyte again QH basic. What is the reaction? एनोड किसका बना है? कैडमियम. In the presence of electrolyte, oxidize into cadmium hydroxide by loss of 2 electron. Cathode nickel oxide है. So this nickel oxide accept electron, gain electron in presence of water to convert into nickel hydroxide, यानी +4 से +2 में चला गया. And what is the overall reaction? Cadmium plus nickel oxide plus 2s2, which will be cancelled out to form cadmium hydroxide and nickel hydroxide. What is the advantage of this rather than lead battery? This is a longer life than lead battery, but very expensive. Okay, so I hope this secondary battery is clear to all of you.